This is something that made me cry today. And not that I don't cry very easily, but this is something that made me cry very hard in public. So, I was at Sonic Boom today because I met this new friend, Martha, at the venue where I host an open stage, and we were sitting in the same aisle during the raffle, and we both won things, and we ended up trading some of the stuff we won. And I ran into her again yesterday, and it turns out that she runs the only analog photo booth in the city, which just opened up like last week, and I knew about it, and so I decided to go out there today, and it's at Sonic Boom, which is like big record store downtown. I feel like a lot of locals steer clear, like it's, I don't know, it's a tourist spot, but we were talking about how, you know, it's such a strategic move to put the analog photo booth there because like people with expendable income and people who are just visiting the city will patronize the booth because it's, you know, it's relevant to that like analog interest. If you're at the biggest record store downtown, you probably have. Anyway, I think that's so cool. And I went out and I took some friggin' awesome pictures. And I decided to look through the CDs, and one of the CDs that was there was Mountain Lookout Sea by the Silver Jews, which also, from the Spotify picture, you don't notice that these are all stuffed Babar dolls. I think that's the coolest thing. Anywho, this was like the last one of the Jews that I didn't have, except early times. And they had 2 copies. And I was like, why is it $22? Like, I've never paid that much for a used CD. But they were all originally still shrink-wrapped from 2008. And I was like, it's a lot of money to pay for a CD. But I would pay that for a record in a heartbeat. And I think that the fact that I'm going to be the one, the first one to listen to this CD, it sends my little heart aflutter. Okay, so but the thing that made me cry was that when I opened the case, it's not set up for a dramatic reenactment, but I opened the case and there's, okay, it's like this rather than that. And I kind of gasped at this. I just think that it's a really lovely message. It's a really, like, special piece of ephemera. But it's chord diagrams to play the whole record. But they're all, they're like the easiest chord modifications. Like, these are the chords that I play with. And I think that making music accessible in this way, where it's the most accessible chords that are like cool, I think that that's like a really meaningful gesture by an artist.